Day 802 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 3798, largest even number. The difficulty level is easy, but don't worry because you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as possible. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go ahead and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. You are given a string S consisting only of characters 1 and 2. You may delete any number of characters from S without changing the order of the remaining characters. Return the largest possible resultant string that represents an even integer. If there is no such string, return the empty string. Boom. So I hope I understand how that may be a little bit confusing at first. So let's go ahead and take a look at these examples just to make sure that we're doing this problem correctly. So in example 1, our input S equals a string 1112. Our output is a string 1112. Explanation says the string already represents the largest possible even number, so no deletions are needed. So in this case, 1112 is already an even number, so we don't need to delete anything. We could just return it as is. Now let's take a look at example 2 where they do not give us an even number to start and our input is actually odd. So in example 2, our input S equals a string 221, the output is 22. Explanation says deleting 1 results in the largest possible even number, which is 22. So in this case, we start with 21. We want to create the largest possible resultant string that's an even number, right? And we need to delete any number of characters S without changing the order of the remaining characters. So we just need to delete from the back. We're going to work backwards and we'll just delete the end, and that's how we won't delete any remaining characters and we'll keep the same order. So once we get rid of this odd 1 right here, we'll be left with 22, and that is the greatest number that we can create that's even by just deleting some numbers, right? All we did was delete this 1. Now this number is even, and that's the greatest even number possible. Now, just in case that didn't make sense, let's take a look at example 3. So in example 3, our input S equals a string 1. The output is a blank string. It says there is no way to get an even number. So since we're only dealing with the number 1 and it's only one digit, once we delete this 1 digit, we're just going to be left with a blank string. And since this 1 digit is odd, then there's no way that we can get an even number after deleting this 1 digit. So we're just left with a blank string. So boom. I hope that makes sense to y'all. And now that we understand the question, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. The solution is not that difficult at all. Now, first thing we are going to do, we're just going to create another variable called S and set that equal to S just so we can mutate S. Now, once we have S mutable, all we have to do is say while S dot last, equals, open up the quotation marks passing 1. We could open up the brackets and we'll say S dot remove last, just like that. Put the parentheses, boom. Then all we need to do is come down here and we can say return S. So once again, while the last character or integer or digit in S is equal to 1, we're just going to remove it, and we're going to keep removing it until it's not 1 anymore, because remember, all the numbers are only going to consist of 1s and 2s. So once we get rid of that last 1, we know we're on an even, right? So that's all we have to do. Boom, let's go ahead and give it a run. Make sure it runs properly before we submit it. It's accepted, so let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it still runs properly. Let's see. And look at that, y'all. 0 milliseconds beats 100% of users. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see, y'all. So with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.